apologies for coming late. Thank you. Sorry. Bombay traffic, and I have a big leg issue. Okay. But I committed to Zairi Saab, and I just come back from Germany, and he said I have to come. So मैंने होता ना कि I'm a very instinctive person.
And agreeing to launch the
book. I held this sign here. इतना ज़्यादा मत बोलो.
Well, I hope so, and I hope
I will find to ask to reach here. उसमें थोड़ा गड़बड़ हो गया. Actually, the Caves Corner it took me 1 hour.
But thank you so much. Indeed, it's a pleasure, sir, that you made it here and agreed to launch the book. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys.
It's a pleasure and honor to be here. After a long time, I come to this part of the city, you know, and so it's because I usually used to come with my girlfriend over here, who's my wife now, so to this Chinese corner, Caves Corner, and I have to come here also. It's good to be back here.
Wonderful. May I ask Mr. Kapoor to please help us in launching the book finally. So if I could ask Ms. Aishwarya to join them on stage. We would have the unveiling of the book right now.
I think we had a lot of discussion. The guys must be very bored and tired now. So, और क्यों बात करना चाह रहे हैं हम? Yeah. I think I would ask Kapoor Saab to say a few words, and you know, you have all been waiting for him. You're all around. Nobody's going to wait for me because you know, and of course, you know, I haven't read the book, but I know about Zairi Saab a lot, and I've been a huge admirer of his work and the kind of hard work and the kind of research he puts in. I've done a film also which was based on one of his books called Shura Badala. That's the time I came to know him and met him personally and interacted with him. A lot of other things we are talking about for the future, not only for doing it over here, but doing something internationally, which hopefully, fingers crossed, if it works out, will be great. And of course, who's not interested in Dangerous Minds? You know, we all are interested in minds, and it's all about the mind. You know, life is all about mind, and it's intriguing. And it's always, for me, it's always been intriguing as an actor. You know, to get into the psyche of a mind, and how a normal looking person suddenly can be so dark and so dangerous, and then suddenly the next moment leading a very normal life, you know. So I want to get into that mind. I want to understand. I want to perform those characters. I want to read about them. You know, it can be, it's very, very intriguing, disturbing, exciting. You know, all these emotions you go through once you get into these kind of minds, and it looks great, it looks fantastic. I wish Zairi Saab all the best, and Brijesh, I've met you for the first time. Congratulations, and it's great to be here in this kind of an ambience, this kind of an atmosphere with so many people around over here. Thank you. It's an honor to be here. An honor today. I've got the honor to releasing this book with Zairi Saab and Brijesh Saab, and being in front of you. Thank you so much. 10 years old. She was collecting my. She's exposing my age. She says, I'm collecting your books since I was 10 years old. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
Pop was asking me a question. Okay. Scary, huh?
You know, you did.
Yeah, 24 was, he's a pretty dark guy. He's a pretty dark guy. And he's a guy with a dangerous mind, 100%. I think somewhere, the kind of job, you know, these kind of jobs are very, very mentally and physically very taxing. And then, of course, he has to deal, interact, research, understand with all kinds of people who have dangerous minds. So somewhere you have to understand a dangerous mind, to, you know, you have to have certain kind of dangerous mind yourself. So doing this character, obviously I had to do a lot of research. You cannot do anything unless you really go deep into it. So I did go deep into it. I met a lot of people. I've got into a lot of trouble also in the past, trying to meet people and interacting with them. So they felt that I have
some kind of, close relationship with these underworld people whom I met personally. I've met cops, I've met officers on, top, on, handling and interacted with them, spoken to them. I've met small convicts also. So I met all kinds. I've visited jails. So, and then of course today, the youngsters and all of us are very, very fortunate that you have the digital media, the internet, the YouTube, and so much material is available for you to really, if you really want to go deep into it, you can read them, you can meet them, you can listen to them, you can watch their videos. So it's a combination of so many things I have done. And of course, today, one of my reasons of my injury also is 24. Because it was such a physically exhausting and demanding role that I try to raise the bar. So trying to raise the bar, obviously you sometimes have to, you get these kind of small injuries. So I've given my blood and sweat to 24 and to Jai Singh Rathod. It might not show on screen, but there's a lot of hard work behind doing this character.
One tricky question. When is the next season coming?
The next season, of course, it will be as soon as I start running. Now I can walk, I can talk, I can be, come for this, all these events, and so once I can start jogging and sprinting, the day I can sprint, that's the day I'm going to start 24, the third season. Unless I'll become some senior kind of a guy. But 24, third season will be made, 100%, by the grace of God. Yeah.
Amazing news. Okay, any more questions?
अरे एक सेकंड मेरा टांग का प्रॉब्लम